Welcome everyone. How are you doing? Crazy day today. Is a big red day for blue chip company and even energy stock. However, BTU doing good. As we said that we're gonna have a reversal for BTU, and as you can see here, after the market open, we have the price going to test the 2698 as we said in the pre-market update for energy stocks. For GTE is still below the $1.37. SM Energy, yeah, still struggling. So BTU is the strongest in the list. CEI just gave back the pump that we did yesterday. So if we go on the biggest gainer for today, we have of course Falcono VLCN. The volume is over 100 million. This is really crazy. We went and think almost 100% for this one. But yeah, the market is crazy down today. Let me just go on the the most heavy traded stock for today is VLCN. You can see it here. We have a test for the rejection area around the $3. We have a massive rejection and a fake out. I don't know. I don't like this kind of stocks who bumped and kind of going down. I think if this stock bumped yesterday or the day before when all the market is in green, I think the stock will have gone around the 4 or the 7. But unfortunately, is a bad day to pump today for a lot of stocks. We have the only stock who bumped today is GCT. GCT is bumped around the 200%. This is really crazy for today. This is the most gainer for today, almost 200%. I think we did around the 250%. Yesterday was around the 17 and today we went until the 50. Imagine. Yeah, the 1750 was our breakout for yesterday. It was a crazy bump. And now we have support confirmed around this area. Yeah, the 41 is the kind of support. If we held it, we're gonna have another bump. However, I see it overextended now. We have the volume 25 million. The next stock is DNAA. So this one just gained the momentum now, I think. Just the last 2 hours. Oh man, this one will bump, yeah. This one will bump. Let me just check. We have support here. Maybe we hunt this before the market close, because today we struggle for a lot of stock. We might have a power hour. Let me just put this here. If we broke the support, is mean we're gonna have a sell-off. If not, we're gonna continue to go higher. Wow. It was dying before. It was just reviving, bar recording for a lot of months. And today we have a huge, just the last 2 hours, we have a huge power in momentum, and even the volume, I think around, let me just check, 1 million. Yeah, it's just picking up the volume. Let me just check. Yeah, it's looking good to me now. How are you doing, everyone? Thank you. Yo, Nico, what's up? Mr. Getam, he was early. Mr. Getam asked about Vroom ENDP, low stock, rise stock. Rodrigo asked about party. Yes, this stock having a party. It's been volatile for the last few days. And you think it will be like BBY and RDBX? Because yes, BTU is bumping, guys. BTU is bumping. is bumping, breaking the resistance. Oh man, is bumping BTU. The only energy stock that pumped today is BTU, $2.60, and going toward the 2690 tab. Yes, it's going there as we said. We going there as we said in Discord channel, because we did alert for BTU, I think yesterday. I think, yeah, I sent it to one of my hunter for BTU. Yes, here you see we said the BTU, the support is around the 25 and the resistance we're gonna be around the 26. The bottom, of course, for BTU it was around the 24.74. Even the market was pre-market around 3%. We said in our pitch on today that we're gonna have a pullback for BTU and going toward the 2690. And guess what? Now it's going there. Is going to test the 2690 before the market close. Let me just see. We're gonna have a power hour for BTU and doing at least 1% 50. It's easy. We're gonna have a test before the live streaming will be over. We're gonna have the 2659. Yes, bless the like button and the way in. We have 38 people watching and just 8 who just did the like. Come on, we can do better. Let me just go to my stocks and go to my runner stock. Look what's going on. BTU going down around our support today, and the pre-market we talked about BTU and we talked about this potential bump and reversal. It was a nice hunt around the $10.75. We said this will be the reversal on the bottom, and we have the reversal almost 15%. And you see we have a test for our AMA, perfect test, and the price went up. The test was around the $10.60 and we did 17%. So hopefully you saw the pre-market update for today on our Patreon, because we do a lot of live alert. You see today we did a great hunt for my Friday breakout watch list, the entry and everything you need to know 5 hours ago. So we have 4. The other 3 didn't go and break out from our resistance. That's why we have a sell-off for them. However, AGLE was a perfect entry, because you see in the pre-market was almost 82%. However, when the market opened, went down around our support, which is the 73, the 0.73. You see, we said we're gonna have the market going down from the 0.91 because the pre-market is really volatile, and we're gonna go where? Around the 0.73.34. And you see the arrow. We're gonna have a bounce, then testing, taking profit around the 0.92 and run away with our money. So this is what happened. You see what happened? The price went below the 0.74. So what we suggest to enter after the price go over the 0.74 and make it our support. This was our entry here around this candle. You see it here, the green candle. And here the red candle when the open the market. So we don't have triggered our trade because we opened below the support. It was the resistance. Here it was our support, and we triggered our trade, and we made our trade almost 20%. In this downtrending market, you always could find a good stocks that jump in and you can make profit. That's what we do. Always do watch lists on our Patreon. So if you want, you can join us over there. And we have almost 2 days or 3 days. It depends on if I found a good setup. So I don't want to have any stock. The other one we had VLCN, big gainer, 106 million. Crazy volume. We did 32%. But this one, I don't like it. You know why? We have a fake out. Look at this candle. I don't like this kind of trade, man. This one I don't like because we have kind of a breakout and smaller time frame, but is kind of fake out. the short just came in, and this is kind of manipulation. I don't like it, because if the market, as we said in the beginning of the video, if the market was green, this stock would have gone to the 7 and 10. However, we have a fake out and the price went down. Now we have a support around the $2.57. So should we get in? It's look risky to me after this fake out. I don't like when the stock didn't respect our support or resistance. I will not trade it again. We have potential squeeze. Look for this stock, man. I think this one will make 50 or 100%. However, we have one left, resistant left or trigger for another squeeze, because we have a test today, I think today, yeah, for this AMA, and the price got rejected. However, this time we still holding higher lows, but the volume is picking up. It's now 1.5 million. So if we broke next week the $5 over the $5, we're gonna have this reaction. We're gonna see this stock going really crazy. The stock is called Aeroclean. So we're gonna have this reaction almost 60%. If we're lucky, we can go around the $11, around 127%. So now the insider are bumping this stock. You see it? We have a nice bump, getting down, and by the next week we might see a gap. So it's risky. So if the stock is risky, I will risk just 1,500, 1,000 limit. So even if we go around this area, around the 100%, I will get 1,000. If the price went down, I will lose 100. So risk to reward ratio is really perfect. So I will enter with just 1,000 money with risk, but I will never get in with all my money. We have to speak about this. A lot of people saying like, okay, we have a potential squeeze like RDBX. Let's go to RDBX because it's been heavily talked about in Reddit. It's not there anymore. Let me just go to BBIG. So for BBIG, guys, a lot of people told me they put a lot of money in BBIG just thinking about the squeeze. And some of you asked me, is a good idea to exit after we broke the $1.32 or even before? Should we exit? And I'm 20% down. Some of you is 50% down. Is really stressful to put all your money in one stock. This is kind of not it's not good to do, because in trading, guys, in trading, it's not investing. We don't talk about investing. We talk about trading. So we have to have a probability of loss. If you day trading, is mean never hold any stock overnight. If you swing trading, you could hold overnight, however have higher stop loss. Is not just 2% or 1%, because you get stopped out if you want to wait 1 week, 2 weeks. And as well, you have to do your due diligence regarding the fundamental and check the news every day. If there's a news, you have to check out for gaps. So that's why I don't like swing trading only for a blue chip company, because the other stocks is really risky. I trade them, however, I put small positions. So if I have 100,000, I will risk 5,000, 1,000, 10,000. If I have 10,000, I risk 100, 500, depending on your money. I can't tell you how much money you could risk. This is the question you have to ask yourself. So as I said, for BBIG, people said to me, I'm 20% down. What should I do? This question you have to ask before you get in, because when you are already down 20%, it's really hard to get out. I was in your position. I was in the first, I was trading. I got caught up buying some stocks, and it's been bumped, and they said we'll go 2,000%. I bought at the top, then the price went down and never went out from the trade and start to averaging down. So my bag given heavy. So it's really hard to get out. So my idea is, if you invest BBIG in the future, because BBIG have a potential, fundamentally, that's why people talk about in Reddit that they said that BBIG will go higher. So if you bought it, the sole reason for buying BBIG was fundamentally for the future, you have to hold. If you bought it for day trading, come on, you have to sell, because we said that on the $1.32 you have to sell. So that's why what happened when the price went down and didn't hold and gapped, what we said in the last video for BBIG, we said that the price will go around the $1.16, then have a test around the $1.32. Look what's going on. The market opened, we have this green candle. Opened, went down, test the support around the $1.16, 17, go above, and tested our resistance, the $1.32. Clean test. Look how crazy it is. Clean test around exactly $1.33 and went down. This is how the insider works. They just test our level. There's a lot of selling pressure. The price continues to go down. If there's more buying pressure than selling pressure, we broke this resistance and go higher for squeeze. But this is a big confirmation that the support now turned to resistance and the price went down. And we have a bit of barcoding now around the $1.08, because this is the lowest price now for BBIG after the $1.06, because now the support had changed from the $1.16, because we already tested the $1.16. Now the $1.08 is the support, and the resistance is the $1.32. Oh man, good question regarding TTOO. What's happened? What's happened is kind of straightforward. People bought, the price went overextended and then went down. Simple as that. Look what's happened. Like BBBY went crazy up, and FOMO price went crazy up and went down. Like TTOO, it went crazy up. You see this high price, like this gap from the 0.15 until the 0.27. It was crazy. Let me just see the analyst price. Okay, so for the analyst rating, now they give it 0.1950. So this is 1 year price target. So 0.19 will be around this target area. Give or take around this resistance, the 0.17. For me, is the 0.18, not 0.19. For the analyst price target for TTOO is the 0.19. So for what's happening for TTOO, let me just tell you the truth. The earning and the revenue killed this stock, because last earning that we have, the 15th of August, look what's happened. Is not looking good. For the fundamental is not looking good. We have like the earning almost 11% down, and the revenue is 3.69% down. Usually I don't focus on the fundamental. However, some stocks react like heavily on the fundamental. You know why? Because some stock is new, and the investors looking forward for the earning and the potential growth for the stock. So if the new earning for new stock is coming up and it's not looking as promised, the price going down heavily. Okay, so if we go back for TTOO, we see last earning was still bad, but the revenue's still good. And since let me just check. Yeah, February it was good, and beginning of this year the earning or revenue was good. However, the last two earnings, it wasn't that good. So that's why the price went crazy down, I think, because after the earning at night, we have the gap for TTOO. See what's happened. We have the gap just after we have the earning day at night. That's why I suggest never holding any stock, guys. Yes, let's go to AMC. What's going on with AMC? What's going on? So AMC, let me just check with you guys what's going on. Oh man, look what's happening. Let me just take this off because I did small trade, swing trade for AMC during the market open. We have our AMA now. This is kind of bearish because now we are below it and acted as a resistant, and we have a gap here around the 19. This is a strong resistant for AMC to break around the 19. So the 1950, as we spoke about before, is the support that we didn't bounce from. You see, that's why we have today a gap, because we didn't have any reversal when we went around the 1945 yesterday. Now, what we should expect for AMC? I'm just telling you what I see, okay? I don't, I'm not trying to bump stock or try to be on the side for AMC or any stock. I'm just seeing what I have on the chart and just tell you the truth. So from what I have here, that the short will be in control and still shorting AMC and will still continue to go down as long as we are below the 19. The 19 is the strongest resistance. If we still never test and break, is mean we're gonna go where? Of course, we're gonna go here above the 16. So the 16 will be support for the next week and will be tested. And again, this is should be it for AMC to have a bottom here, because here, look what's going on. Next week, this reaction will happen. Testing the 1945, getting rejected. We're gonna test this ascending line and the support around the 16 exactly. If we broke the 16 and we saw the 15, just wait for it. We're gonna see the $5. Long way, I know, long way. I know, will take time, but we're gonna go eventually there. Just be careful. The $5 would be visited for AMC if we broke the 16 or this ascending line. The best case scenario, holding the 16, breaking the 19, we're gonna have a new run for AMC, and this time will be crazy run. Will be crazy run for AMC if we saw this. Look what happened. Will happen. Testing the 16, breaking the 19, boom. This time we break the 27 even without test, then go around the squeeze area for 43. This is the best case scenario. 43 is the squeeze for the 100 for AMC. Otherwise, the $5. There's no in between. And again, anybody hunted for AGLE for today? It was a really good hunt. This stock went until the $1, I think, and the price was pre-market around the 80%. So a lot of people talking about, like, if the market red, there is no potential to gain money. There's always potential, but you have to be patient. Okay, for this stock, I just waited for the moment that we have a confirmation for holding for this 0.73, and it was a perfect trade for us for today for AGLE. You can see it here is still bumping and holding above our current support, because after the market open, we have this stock went below the 0.73. Then this is the breakout happened, I think, 2 hours ago, and we have a clean boom breakout for us, and it did almost 40%, I think. Let me just check what we have there. Of course, Naim. Of course. Let me just send you my email if you want. If you want to have a one-on-one meeting, you can actually send you the link for the meeting after you actually join our Patreon. So if you have any question regarding the meeting and how it works, let me know and just send me a message on my email. Let me write it to you, right? tradingjesus.contact. And after the live streaming, please send me your question regarding the meeting, and we can do that in the coming days, okay? Of course, depending on my availability, because my availability usually on Sundays. And I will send you the link for the meeting and everything. So here my email, Naim, and let me know what you think and what you expect from our meeting. Oh man, Dynasty, of course, GCT now holding above the $41. So Dynasty, this stock is already did 200%. So many people saying this is overextended. Look what's going on. Now is 269 and still bumping. And as we said, the 41 is the support. From the support, now we did 40%. Guess what? Is still this support is really strong. Now we have a bit of a breakout happening now. What's going on? Let me just check. I think we have a breakout. Oh man, I think we're gonna have a breakout now. Oh man, I think we're gonna have a breakout. 56. We have to have a 5-minute candle close above the 56, because we might have a wick and a rejection. This 5-minute candle will give us confirmation for continuation toward the 60. We already tested the 60. Yeah, we have a nice bump from this bottom. Really nice bottom here. The 41. So of course the 41, will give us a signal that there is no sell-off, because many stocks have bumped 200% or 100%, usually have a sell-off before the market close. So the 41 is the confirmation that this stock will still bumping. And now if we broke the 55 and we hold above the 55, will be our support. You see, we have a rejection now. 5 minutes it didn't close. Look, let me just check. Are we gonna have the 5-minute close, red or green? Tell me in the comment section below. Red or green? We have just 2 minutes left for this one. 2 minutes left. Are we gonna have it red or green? If it's green, we're gonna have over the 60 and still bumping. If we have red, we're gonna continue to go down around the 41, and we might actually break the 41 and going down really heavily. So this is a turning point now. This is a turning point. Are we gonna have a fake out like here, or a breakout? This is it now. This is it for GCT. That's man, we have 1 minute. We just have 1 minute left for this one to close green. This one, yeah, Falcon still having support. This one, let me just check the energy stock. Oh man, BTU is bumping. BTU is still bumping toward the 26, holding above the new support. Look, we have a new support for BTU above the 26.46. 26.46. We hold this support, we're gonna break the 26.98. Crypto, what's going on with crypto? Today we hunted Matic after this explosion. Yes, let me just check. Yes, we have a nice gain now on Diablo, the French platform. We do copy trading over there. So here we have opened a short position for Matic today around, yes, it was today in the morning. Around today 19th August around 8.8 yeah today in the morning. So I opened the position just before the short because the market went crazy down at 8 a.m. in the morning. You have to be ready to hunt. So we have two positions open because I know for sure that Matic will go down, so I opened two positions and now we have almost 10% for this play. If we go here, I open position exactly around this area. You see what's happened for Matic? The moment that we had this level, this break for this level, the 0.83, I just shorted. Perfect. If we go back here and see the target, the stop, I think I entered around, let me just check. The zero, no, that's the stop. This is the target. I think, yeah, let's go to the details. I don't know why you can't see the details. Anyway, so 8 p.m. it was around this area. Yeah, below after we have a breakout here. So yeah, it happened around the 8 a.m. in the morning after we broke this ascending line. You see, I was watching. I wake up really early today at 6 a.m. in the morning and started with crypto. So the moment that we broke this ascending line and closed below the 0.83, I triggered my trade. I didn't do alert on Patreon because I was focused on stocks, and we have many requested stock for today for energy stock and the others, and nobody asked me about crypto, so I didn't actually did update for crypto. So yeah, it was a really perfect trade for this one, and I have a potential for this one to go around the 0.73. If we still have this level of our AMA still acting as a resistant, we're gonna continue to go down. Let me just lower my alert, because if we still below the 0.81, we're gonna have a continuation for the price, because this is just a pullback and the price will continue to go down. Going here around the 0.80, if we get rejected, we're gonna go around the 0.73. If we go to Shiba Coin, we have a nice bounce. As we said last time, look what's happening. We said last time on our channel that Shiba Coin will have a bounce perfectly around this area above this ascending line because this is looking promising. I think we did it here around our Discord channel. Yes, here, look, we did it I think yesterday. Yeah. This alert, we were around the 0.1340, so around this AMA above this ascending line. It was a perfect bounce. How much we did actually here? So we have to hold this level, guys, 8%. So for Shiba Coin, it's still looking good as long as we hold this. If we don't, just wait for this level, the support around the 0.50 or 5098. Yes. Okay, Draco, welcome to the membership, guys. Welcome. I think you have a picture of Naruto on your profile, YouTube profile. So Draco Extinctor, he's a hunter now. He's one of our hunters. So I can recognize you now because any hunter who actually on our membership here on YouTube will have some circle, or their name will be green, okay, and they have circle around their name, so I will know like in the live streaming, in the live chat, if you are a member or not. And of course, I'm gonna reply on you first because you are one of our member. That's why being member is mean you are appreciate our analysis, and at the same time you are ready to hunt with us. You're not the normal hunter. You are a professional hunter. So let me just check Luis because he's one of our elite hunter on, of course, YouTube membership and on our Patreon. Luis asked about TTOO. Please, of course, we're gonna discuss it again. Naim, one of our member as well, can you tell me about FFIE and HSCS? Of course, we're gonna discuss them at the moment. So Luis as well, HUT. Of course, Naim, I will gonna cover them for you right now. FFIE and HSCS, of course. Okay, and then we're gonna cover the stocks for Luis, HUT, and the other TTOO, of course. DNNA is having a trigger. Oh man, what's going on? Wait a second. There's explosion happening. Breaking for the support. Oh man, this doesn't work. Yeah, I want to play this one, but doesn't work now. Let me just go to Patreon and just take this, and put. Let me just take the stocks that have been asked for us from our members, the hunters on here on YouTube membership. And let me just cover their stocks first. HSCS. Okay, what's going on? Oh man. Okay, if you remember, guys, we already talked about this last time before the explosion here on the 3rd of August. Yeah, if we go back here on the 3rd of August, I think 2 days ago, you can see here we do a lot of short alert on our Patreon daily, just to hunt for the stocks that jump in pre-market, of course, to prepare for a lot of stocks. If we see that we already talked about this one around the 3rd of August or the 2nd of August, yeah, and we said we're gonna have explosion, because we always do a watch list for a lot of stocks. Oh man, why is it's keep loading up? I don't know, man. The interface on Patreon is a bit lagging. Take a bit of time. Yeah, you see, when I'm trying to load up, it take a bit of time. So 3rd of August, I think the watch list that we did was yeah, a lot of videos we do here. Yeah, here, HSCS, I think, yeah, it was 11th of August. 11th of August, no, after. So this was 3rd. It's really far to just check this one. Anyway, so last time we talked about this one, we said take profit around the $3. Now we found a support around the $2. So watch out. Now, Naim, look with me. Here, this is the support, the $2. So the $2 already bounced from. So I will be extra careful because, oh man. Let me just check this. FLCN just broke the support. I know it. This is a big fake out. The insider just went in. I don't like this stock, man. I told you guys, I don't like this stock. This moment when we have this breakout, fake breakout, then the price went down, and this big red candle, you see, if you don't have a stop loss, you gonna lose a lot on this trade. You see, 17% instead in just 1%. So yeah, I entered for this one, but I don't like it from the beginning because today it was pretty slow day. You know, we just have a few stocks that jumped. However, we have a bit of slow day today. Not even slow, it's big red day. So if we go to HSCS. Look, Naeem, we have already jumped. So last time we talked about the $2, we said this is the support. And guess what? We already jumped. I think happened, oh man, today. It happened today. And we already did 36%. So now is kind of risky to enter. After this jump and this wick, I will be hesitant to enter again. Unless this happened. There's an exception for the rule. Yes, there's always exception. So the $2.36 will be initiation for entry. Otherwise, I will not enter because this is a big rejection. If we have this reaction test around the $2.36 and get rejected, next week we're gonna have a breakout and go in here. This is will be the next support here. The $1.73 will be a big bounce. Here would be a nice entry if we held above the $1.73 and taken profit around the $2. Let me just check how much we can make here, 9. Give or take 20%. So I'll be watching if we clear the $2.36. FFIE, testing our box. So for this one, I will be waiting. Because you know why? We have one support left, which is now it's $2. If we close by today below the $2, I will be waiting to buy around the best bottom for it around the $1.69. This will be a juicy price to enter for this stock. FFIE, the price value for it is the $1.69. Okay, if we held the $2, this will be the support, and take a profit will be around the $2.39. Either way, we make profit. So we don't have to hold if the price went down on us on the $2 and close below. We don't have to hold the bag. So the best thing to sell, then buy around the $1.69. Enter fresh, okay? And if we held here, this would be perfect. We're gonna have a profit around the $2.39. Simple as possible. And TTOO, we already talked about it, Luis. We said we have a big sell-off because we have bad earnings, and the earning was at night. That's why the next day we have a gap. And again, that's why I don't suggest to hold the stock after or before the earning. It's risky. And now we have the 0.15 is the resistance, already tested, and the price didn't overcome it. Now, either you buy above the 0.13 because this is the strongest support, and then take the first profit around the 0.15. If we broke the 0.15, this would be squeeze, and we're gonna have the 0.1799. You have two strategy: either enter from now and take two profit taken around the 0.15 and 0.17, or wait until we have a gap, even better, or a test and a breaking for the 0.15 and then take a profit around the 0.17 will be 18%. Let's go to HUT because we have a drawback with the crypto. You see what's happened, Luis? We said for HUT will go higher toward the 4 and even the 6 if Bitcoin went over to 29,000. If we go to crypto, we see it is red. And again, let me just go on Bitcoin. We have a big bearish sign which is breaking this ascending channel. So this is a bearish signal. The moment that I saw this, I just notify you guys on our Discord channel here. We said Bitcoin is having bearish signal, so watch out. Here it still continue to go down. So this is the game plan. If we have a test for the next days, the 22 and 45, and get rejected, we're gonna have the 20. This is the last bottom to hold for Bitcoin. Otherwise, we're gonna go to 13,000. So for HUT, If we Bitcoin went around the 13,000, is not looking good for for HUT, because it's dependent on crypto, and everybody knows. As for Riot and Coinbase and the other stocks. So if we go back to our list and we have HUT, we went heavily until 37%. Wow. Because we didn't held, I think, the $3.30 last time we talked about it. Remember, Luis, we said that the $3.30 is our support. We need to hold it. Always have an exit strategy. Know that we have a support is kind of safe to enter any trade. Look, we have a breakout for the $3.30, happened around 12th August, then rejection here, then the price test again for the support, and this day, this is it. This is a big signal for bear entering. It was around the 17th of August, I believe, and the price continued to go down. That's why exiting with 3% loss or 3% less profit, because we entered already around the $2. Here it was perfect entry around the $2, and we did almost 60% or 40%, so it is good. So a lot of people don't want to see their profit like chunked or cut down. But if you think in the big picture, if you're still holding, you're gonna lose all the profit that you make. We don't want to have this happen to you. That's why always have a strategy, exit strategy, know when we have a reversal. This whole thing you have to know in order to make your portfolio green. That's why we're here. That's why we did our Discord and Patreon channel, because a lot of people, or a lot of you ask me to do that. To have a bit of knowledge, to know when to sell, to know when to buy, because this is dangerous. Now we have the most dangerous market in history, I think. In just a span of 2 years, we have everything: bull market, bear market, trending market, swinging market, squeezing market, you name it. We have it in 2 years. So it's good and bad. It's good if you take what you had, like you lost money, you take it as a learning experience. It's bad if you don't take it as a learning experience. You see? So everything that happened to you, you can take it as good or bad. So even if I lost money, I will take it as a learning experience. I know it's feeling really like angry if I lost money, but we can't do anything. If something happened, it happened. Just take it and leave it, you know. So for HUT, Luis, we getting near the bottom. So for HUT, we have to have a bottom. The bottom for HUT should be above the $2. This again depending on Bitcoin, if it hold above the 20,000. If we don't hold above the 20,000 and enter a big bear market for crypto, we're gonna have HUT going back around the $1.13. Just be careful. We have free falling. Now we're already free falling from the $3.60 until the $2. Crazy gap down. So watch out. We need to have a support. So this is our margin of error for HUT. Holding above the $2, we're gonna have a reversal to test the gap around here, around the $2.60. So really interesting now, because again, testing our AMA and the price is still down. So I will be extra careful now. Don't forget to blast the like button on the way in. Thank you for that. Thank you in advance. Of course, Luis, you remember last time we talked about HUT. It was here around this bottom. I told you to wait, Luis. Let the price come to us around this purple area, around the $1.13. This was a nice reversal. If we go in the big picture, a lot of people averaging down after here. Look what's happened. The moment that we broke this level, the $3.68 before, around the April, what we said, we have two level to average down is the $2.30 and above the $1.13. So if you starting averaging down here around the $3.36, then the $3.09, the $3 or the $2.70, this is the like the new traders doing that. Your average will be really bad. And some of my new members and Patreon asked me that on our meeting one-on-one and told me why my average never going down, even I put in money. Then I asked them, like, how many you average, how many you put in the first position in the trade? He said like 100,000. Okay, when you average down, how much you put? He said 5,000, 1,000. I told him, come on, man. Like, you need at least 50,000 to see your average going higher. And again, how many time you average down? He said, every time the price go $1, I average. I told him, oh no, man, you're doing it wrong. Like, he learned averaging down the wrong way. He learned that you have to average down every dip, every price target going down, you average. Come on. I told him this is the reason that your average never go higher, and it still stays the same. His average, I think, on one stock going from the $3 until the $1. He bought around the top, around the $3, and he started average down after the price went down, and he have it around the $2.90. So he was angry because the price went around the $1 and he didn't see at least the $1.50. So I told him the truth, and he said, oh, crazy, like, thank you, Jesus, for the explanation, because he never thought about it. It's simple, but kind of you can't think when you have your money on the table and you're emotional. You can't think sometimes. So yeah. Yuan Dan, what you think about BBIG today? It's brutal, man. It's brutal. What's happened to BBIG is brutal. You know what's happened to BBIG? I told you guys what happened to BBIG. The moment that we have this, it was perfect, man. It was perfect. The jump, the gap, pre-market. Look here. I think what's happened here, like the traders and the people on Reddit and the people who actually bought BBIG, they screwed the squeeze because they took profit before even going toward the squeeze area where the short will have to cover their position. So that's why the squeeze never happened, because the retail traders and the people who bought BBIG and hold for weeks, they fed up and just broke even or took a bit of profit and ran away. That's why we didn't see the squeeze. There's high potential for BBIG, man. I can see it because we have a perfect bounce from the $1.32. This was the best trade, man. I will put my house on it. If we held this one, I will put my car, my house, my laptop, my kidney on this trade, man. I was like almost 90% sure about this jump, and it happened. We have the nice jump. However, this unfortunate event that the price went down after we jumped around the $1.90, as I said, outside of our control. We can't tell people to hold their money. The price went down and again gapped, didn't even test, but tested today. As we talked about it yesterday in the video, hopefully you saw the video, we said we're gonna open around the $1.16 and we're gonna have a test for the $1.32. Yes, here we open around the $1.18 and the price test, like we said yesterday in the video, $1.32 precisely, and went down for the $1.08. That's why we adjust now. The $1.18 is already tested, so it doesn't work now. It's not support anymore. The support is the $1.08 that should hold in order to have another bounce and test for the $1.32. Still, the $1.32 is the resistance to have a breakout and going towards the $1.59, which is give us the price momentum until the $2.32. So the two level that you have to worry about is holding the $1.08 and the $2.32 for the squeeze. If you don't want to see your portfolio and you don't want to check the trading, just put those two levels, $1.07 even, not 08, and the $2.32. Will tell you two things. Either the price will go heavily down or the price will go heavily up. There is no in between, okay? Thank you, Luis. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's what the sole reason I make my videos, I try to educate retail trader and make them a better trader. So I'm really happy that I actually make a difference with your trading. Yeah, I just remember like last time you talked to me, like how your portfolio is red and things like this. Now it's looking good, and this is what make me really, really happy. That I actually changed someone trading and changed someone life. This is actually what's the reason of me living, you know. It's not about making money. Yeah, making money is good. However, giving something back or like giving lesson to someone and you see the benefit of that and someone tell you thank you, and this is all I need. This is the best feeling ever, man. Let me just check your question, guys. What's going on? ARD, you said how I can join your watch list. So you can see our watch list if you are on the Mighty Hunter on YouTube membership or on our YouTube channel on Patreon channel. Actually, if we go here on our Patreon, we can see that we do watch lists exclusive for our hunters that are on the level, this level, I think. There's a first level. Here, the first level, if you join our YouTube or Patreon, you have access to our pre-market update for a lot of stocks. Okay? But you can request any stock for us, and you don't have a watch list. Like, watch list is actually exclusive for the disciplined hunter and above. So if you ask about how you could get a watch list for the stock that will bump and how you get in and how you get out, you can join our disciplined hunter, or better yet, the king, which you can actually have a meeting one-on-one with me. So this is your question. Hopefully that answered your question. And of course, Discord channel where we do chart analysis. You have access for Discord channel either if you are on the first level or the second level or the third level for our YouTube or Patreon, of course. And the last level, of course, you have live alerts. Of course, this is the best one if you want trading analysis even when the market open, because all the other level you have access for pre-market, not during the market, because I'm have many trading to do on a lot of clients. So if you want one-on-one alert during the market and ask me a lot of questions during the market, you can actually join to the Elite Hunter on our Patreon, okay? And again, if you have a mini question around how Discord work and what's Discord actually means, or Patreon, because many of you never tried Patreon or Discord. Is pretty simple. What we do: Patreon videos, update, pre-market, alert during the market, live alert if you are an elite hunter, meeting one-on-one with me on Zoom, and Discord is chart analysis. Okay, chart analysis, update, and alert. So it's pretty simple. And if you have any questions, just send me a message to my email, which is trading.jesus.contact@gmail.com. Let me just go back and check what's going on in our live chat. Southbound asked about CSSE. We already talked about this one before. CSSE. Okay, just from one glance, I can have a look for the volume. The volume is pretty low. That's why we have a bar coding for the chart. For this one, we'll come to live after we break the 1266. We have a test, just a test. This is a pre-signaling for explosion will happen, I think, around the 18th of August. Happened yesterday. So this is, I think, a pre-signaling for explosion if we held this support above the $10. So we might have even a gap by the next week, and we do 35% around the 15, because this is unusual activity. If you want to ask me, this is unusual activity, man. Some people buying, some people loading on this one. Let me just check. It's not pharmaceutical company, but looking promising, man. I will put it on my list. Thank you for bringing this up. I'll put this here around the 1270 would be crazy confirmation for insider buying. Oh man, we have to be ready. You know, I have to tell you something, guys. The moment that you sleep, or you take just 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, or you check your phone, guess what's gonna happen? One stock will jump on you and will do 100%, and you're gonna miss the trade. So you have to be extra careful. You have to put alert. You have to be ready to hunt. Don't hesitate. Don't have you have to have confidence. When you have a strategy set and you glimpse one trade, you have to dive in. Of course, you're not jumping pretty quick because we might see a fake out. But I'm thinking, or I'm talking about when you have everything set. Don't hesitate. You have to be laser focused and you get in, because sometimes you have one trade that can make all the trade that you lost in the back of days. If you do trailing stop and you make your winner run. Sometimes I have stocks I cut really short. I take 15% or 20%. I will say, oh man, what I did. And the price will go 100%, 200% of the day. Imagine, man, if you just make one stock run, all the loss that you made before, it will be recovered and even over it. So always be ready to hunt. There is always opportunity in the market. If you lost in one day, don't think that this is the end of the days. However, manage your risk. Rabaz, thank you. Of course, we're gonna check SUNV. Let me just check pretty quick BBBY. Yes, it went down pretty heavily, didn't hold. Yeah, today we held above our support at $10.75. Now it didn't hold. There's a potential that we're gonna go around the $9, so be careful. The $9 will be the next support. BBIG is still holding the $1.08. AMC is still have a struggle to go higher. So yeah, the 1945 is the resistance. The support is the 16. Let me just check this stock for you. SUNV for my friend. Who's asked for this? Rabas. Yeah, Rabas. Okay, let's check this stock up. Okay, we already talked about it. No, we didn't. Sorry, we didn't. Okay, so for this one, man, the $3.34 already tested now. We have a bounce today and still going back to retest. I would be extremely careful now. Let me just check. I think here we're gonna go here or there. No, the $3.17, I think. Yeah, the $3.17 would be visited, should be the support or the bottom for the stock. And the next test would be around the $3.68. So this is the reaction should have, we might continue to go down. However, the $3 will be our support, and the breakout and the resistance would be here. The $3.68. This is would be our trigger for entering another bull run. This is the bottom, the $3.70. Still, in the big picture, we still have a big bull run. You see, we have a big bull run since in July. Big run from I think the $1.40 until the $4. So we are not actually went in a bearish momentum. We need to hold above the $3.17. This would be a consolidation sideways before a continuation higher. Yeah, looking good. Dynasty, we're gonna do a video especially for BBIG about that, like about the update for the next week price action. We're gonna do it on Sunday, okay? For Julia, we have BIOR. You wanted to run as for prog. Okay, let me just check it for you. No problem, Rabaz. Happy to be in service. Let me just check this one. Let me just check this one for Julia. Okay, what's going on? Julia said this one will run like prog did. Okay, 5% now. It's barcoding. 1 million. So we have volume picking up for this one. We already talked about this one before. Oh man. You see, last time we talked about on this breakout, we said we're gonna have price going around the $1, and it happened here. It happened around August, and I think we did the analysis here around the June. Yeah, it was in June, but this arrow, it was not placed good, so we already did the jump. So Julia, for this one, looking really interesting because we have kind of a resistance around the 0.94. We have gapped into a bit of bearish momentum here between the 0.90 and 0.94. So what's my take on this? My take will be pretty straightforward. After this gap confirmed, a lot of short came in here. You see this big red candles. We need to offset this selling pressure that happened over the 0.94. And when will this happen? Will happen after we break this AMA. You see, the moment that we enter a bearish sign and gapped, the moment that we broke this AMA below it. So next time, next week, if we have the price over the 0.94, hallelujah, the price will crazy go up again and might go test the $1.26 squeeze area for BIOR. And of course, if we overcome the $1.26, this time we'll have the same reaction as prog. Now is not. After the $1.26, of course, I will agree with you. I will tell you BIOR is like prog. And if we go in the fundamental, we have good revenue and earning. Last earnings and revenue is doing good. So fundamentally, it's good. Let's go to price analyst. Oh man, price analyst is 400%. Oh man, this is crazy price target for the analyst. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so it will be the same because they are both the same. Okay, yeah, they rename it. So they already, so it's prog, but they rename it to PIOR. Yeah, if we go back here, yeah, it already jumped almost $6 and the $7. So if we go back, yeah, so yeah, as I said, the $1.26 will be the squeeze. The initiation for the squeeze will be the 0.94. I will put it on my list actually. Thank you, Julia. Really interesting for that. Let me just put the alert. You have to put alert as well around the 0.40. 0.94 actually. Okay, so we have this, we have that. Okay. No problem, happy to help. Luis asked about Phil. He said the price is moving for this stock and he bought it last year. We have Italian one and we have American one. Which one you bought? Of course, the American. Oh man, yes, you bought it last year. Okay, in the gap here, I think will jump, man. Started to jump 100%. Oh man. Yeah. We have 1 billion the volume. Are you kidding me? Oh man. Yeah, the volume is 1 billion. Average volume is 300 million. Oh man, this is one of the gainers now. Oh man, I think I'm gonna buy it now. Okay, the 0.00442 will be a price target, then the 0.0072 for this one. Thank you for bringing this up, Luis. You always have really interesting stocks to bring up. And again, thank you for watching. I have to close the live streaming before the market closes because I have to check the watch list for our hunters on Patreon, check the other stocks that bumped and do my recheck before the market close. So thank you for watching. If you want to join our Patreon, and there is one place left for the first hunter, and there's just 2 places left for the disciplined hunter if you want to join us for a pre-market update and chart analysis, and of course my watch list for each day. One of them today we did 7 hours ago is AGLE, which was a perfect hunt for us because it jumped around our profit taking. And of course, Discord channel, if you want to join our Discord channel, is free when you join our Patreon. So if you have any question, just let me know. Send me a question toward my business email, which is trading.jesus.contact@gmail.com. You can find it in the comment section below, or I will just write it again in the live section. And if you have a question regarding Patreon, or Discord and how to join, just send me a message. I will be happy to answer you as soon as possible. Perfect. Here my email, and hopefully have a nice weekend and see you in the next update.